wanted to ask folks tonight and interested, Anthony, in your thoughts too, which is like, I feel like I haven't really talked to anybody in this game, and I don't know if I'm playing the game right or wrongly by doing that because it's such a different game. It feels like such an individual game
Yes.
this time around, where it's like we're not voting each other out. So it's not like if we're not Anthony, if we're not working together, it ultimately like doesn't matter, I don't think. But
I
maybe
feel, yeah, I feel the same. I have not been chatting
okay.
what's like with Tina and Ryan a bit, but that was like last week.
Yeah,
And then Tina even mentioned today it's been very quiet. I said, yeah, I feel like it's a very different game.
it is.
Different than Traders, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it myself. I'm like,
Yeah,
am I playing this wrong? I don't know.
and I still
I
have
kind
no idea what to make of anything, I'll be
I
honest.
know.
I kind of like it though, and it's kind of like less pressure, and I think it is more of an individual game because even if you like if someone shares the quiz with you, it doesn't benefit you, or if somebody shares information who they think the mole is, they might just be trying to lead you off the path
Mm-hmm.
so that you do worse than they do.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't think it's
And even
too,
putting all your eggs in one basket on the quiz is just going to kill you.
Yeah. And
yes.
especially this early too, like
Yeah,
what can you base it on, right?
I had to guess. I couldn't remember who was wearing what colors, I'll
Oh
be
yeah, that one
honest.
I was a total guess. I was like, I have no idea what color shirts people were wearing. No
Yeah,
idea.
I think I guessed black because I was
I
like,
think
that
I
seems
guessed
like a
black too.
pretty pretty common color.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I picked. Oh my God, maybe gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
There was a
gosh.
lot of
But
questions
if I
on that.
understand, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, it's okay. You go ahead.
I want to confirm my understanding. Ryan is gone not because he scored the worst, just because he's leaving the game.
Correct.
Yes.
So there could have been another one of us that was gone, but we're safe because of
Yeah.
him. Ah,
Yes.
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. He didn't even take the quiz.
Oh,
So
right, right. That's what Phil said.
so
Yeah.
if someone so one of us did score the worst.
Yeah, I guess
Right.
so.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
yeah, of
just
course, because he didn't take it.
we
We won't
won't
know.
know.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
kind of more so just being saved.
yeah.
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 Well, good
And
on
so
you two for going with $6. I was so scared to do anything more than.
The thing is, so not like I feel like I needed to defend myself, but my reasoning was I knew somebody was gonna pick six, so I figured
Hmm.
might as well throw my name in it as well.
That's smart. Yeah,
Um, and I figured like I said to the group, in the like grand scheme of things, $6, like I don't care if I end up with $6 at the end of the game. And
yeah,
yeah,
also, I'm playing this game to play the game, and I would love bragging rights at the end of the game to say that I won. I'm not playing for the money.
oh
Like
yeah,
you know, for free. I don't care, you
yeah.
know?
exactly, exactly.
So
And it
But
wasn't high stakes. It's not like you were giving away $50.
yes, if it was 50, that'd be a different story. But like six
yeah,
dollars was like,
Yeah. And I knew for sure that someone else would also pick $6. I
I'm
actually thought there would have been more people than
yeah, I
four.
thought so too.
I'm kicking myself because it was my first thought, but I didn't want to be the only one. I didn't think. Yeah, I didn't think properly.
I knew, Anthony, that you wouldn't go for it solely based on when you and Ryan were paired up for the
Yep.
advantage and you both picked each other. And I was like, I know Anthony's not going to go for it.
And I told myself, don't be Mr. Nice Guy tonight, and I was Mr. Nice Guy again.
Got to be
But
selfish.
I didn't think I would be the lowest. I'll say that. I was actually toying
$1.25
between
is what your cost
94
per
cents
seat.
and what I put.
I love it. You're
Oh
muted,
well, let's
Heather.
see.
Heather, you're muted.
I was talking to my husband and he's like, well, you got your passport there tonight. Because we were told to bring an object that we were like proud of.
Oh, I forgot all about
Oh
that.
yeah.
Spoiler alert, that's what I brought.
It's an object that's important to us.
Or
You're
you're most
proud of,
proud of.
which
You're proud
I'm
of.
proud of.
Hello.
Hey, Brendan,
Oh
we're
my
Yeah, so
Now
talking.
I
that
didn't
was
know
intense tonight.
We're
I didn't know what
remind
to bring.
we're reminding each other about the objects if you brought
Oh,
it.
I'm on mine. I'm using my object.
Well, I
Clever,
gotta think
clever.
of something fast.
I already had mine. I got mine yesterday.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to
Well-
What
go
did you
on
bring
Thursday.
to the table, Anthony?
I'm so embarrassed because I really had no idea. And so it's just this little figurine that I've had for like 30 years because someone gave it to me and
Oh,
I just like it. I'm
it
not
has
religious.
meaning.
It's a saint. I'm not religious at all, but I've kept it for all this time. So I thought, okay, I'm proud that I haven't thrown it away.
Yeah, and it
That's
has meaning to you.
Yes, it's Saint Anthony, actually. That's why.
Ah.
And I keep it by my bed.
Just so happens that you're also named Anthony.
Yes, just so happens. So I'm wondering if this will be part of the challenge somehow. I wonder.
Yeah, maybe.
Or for the quiz, take notes.
Yeah.
Feel like I
I'm
gotta
now
go
gonna
grab
be-
something.
Now that I have an iPhone, because on Monday and Tuesday last week, I was using a stupid Android tablet
Ah,
where now I'm on a better device where I can record my screen. So this way here, during the meetings, each and every room I go to, I'll be able to have my own notes. Because
perfect.
I don't take notes the greatest, so I like hearing it myself. So
Cool.
I'll start that tomorrow. Just meeting right started today, so where the heck is my remote?
I'm gonna
That-
jump to another room and possibly go find an object
Grab
that
an
I
item.
didn't bring.
Yeah.
so-
Good call.
Who did you put?
I thought it was him.
Oh, I mean, he was up there for me, but
Yeah.
not my number one. Not my number one.
I don't know.
Right. I mean, I was glad to see him go only because of the fact that I just haven't really spoken to him, and he was like top 3 suspect for me. So
Yeah, I only had a couple of very brief conversations with him.
The only thing that sucks about him leaving is that we don't, well, I guess it wouldn't suck because we wouldn't know who came in last place. So all
Yeah.
of our questions right or our questions wrong, right? So it kind of
Yeah.
throws everyone.
I had an exemption anyway, so it's like, and
Yeah.
exemptions are almost like they're nice, but especially in the first couple rounds when it's really just anyone's game. But at the same time, I'm like, I could have come in last. I don't know.
I'm
So
Yeah,
pretty confident it
It's
was
really
me.
difficult. Yeah, you don't know how you did on the quiz. You know,
Mhm.
like were you even close or were you miles off? You know,
Yeah.
but I'm glad I was able to see it before, like, and I wasn't worried because I had the exemption. So I was like, okay, this is how he's doing them. Now I know, so I can now like prepare for next quiz. You know.
Mhm.
right.
Yeah, it's almost like you have to make an Excel spreadsheet. Does the person wear glasses? It's like playing
people
Clue,
do
right?
people do yeah
Like-
people do yeah I don't, that's too much.
Now I'm looking for stuff in people's backgrounds, so I'm like, mine's blurred, so good luck. But
Yeah, same. Oh my
Is this where the
gosh.
party is?
This is the
Yeah,
party. We're in the
welcome.
yeah,
Oh, thank you.
listen, it's getting stuffy in this elevator. All of
This
us
would
are
be s-
here.
This would be stuffy in the elevator.
I don't know why I picked this room. I'm claustrophobic, but
well, I picked Opal Room and no one
one-
else went into it, so I was like, well,
I got put in a room because it didn't pop up for me.
oh. What was the other room talking about?
The other room, we were talking about what object we were bringing tonight
Ah.
that the mole
Oh, sh-
requested. And yeah, so that was basically what we covered. Jessica was in the room with me and she didn't remember to bring something, so it was my reminder was to tell her
Just make
to go
it
get
up.
something.
Yeah, I totally forgot about the object, so I just ran and got one.
you
You're-
just literally
yeah,
grab
there you go.
anything around you, right? Like,
I know, but like I've got an empty like bottle of Pepsi that I could show.
That's
Proud that you finished
make,
it.
make
that's
a
valid.
great make a
That's
great
valid.
story up about it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I
was
wanted it
gonna-
to be somewhat meaningful.
I was gonna pick my dog, but then I was like, what are we doing with these objects? So I don't know about that.
You know what? I almost picked my dog too.
And then you got worried, right? You're like, wait a minute.
I was like, I'm most proud that I've kept this object alive for so many years.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, knowing Phil, it could be anything, right? Like light your favorite object on fire or something
Yeah,
like that. Like,
exactly. Now get rid of it, yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, forget it. Well, I'm sure we'll go over all of them at some point today.
Yeah,
Whatever you
more
guys up to
note
speed.
taking. You got to write everybody down and what their object was. And yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyone have any, I know it's a group of 6, but anyone have any suspicions that they want to share? No.
I'm
I
starting
want
from scratch.
I want to pose a question, and Heather and Anthony were in this room when I asked this before, because I'm curious. What's the level of conversation that people are having playing this game? Because I feel like this is so different from other games that we've played,
Yeah.
in that it seems like very much of an individual game. Like there's
I
none of
didn't
that.
hear a word from anybody like all week.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's super quiet.
Okay. I was just curious. I was
Yeah.
like, maybe people aren't just talking with me, but
I'm really bad at that, but feel free to reach out because I'm a big like texter messenger. I'm always on my phone, so for work too. So I'm just really bad at kind of like, I honestly have no idea how to make a Facebook group, and I'm like, someone will just reach out and do it for me if they want to talk to me. But yeah, I think you could play this individually, or you can play it as a group, and that has its benefits as well. But I've also seen, people get far as groups, but then also ultimately that could be your downfall if, you're teaming up with them all. So
Yeah.
yeah. But no one's really, I've talked to like one person outside of here that whole time.
yeah, it's a different game, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because usually, maybe it's just because all the action is happening on Monday and Tuesday. So everybody's like, well, there's really not anything to talk about the rest of the week. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like the first 2 days too. So it's like we didn't have a ton to go off of.
Mm,
I feel like we were still figuring things out.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm still trying to figure the whole thing out.
Wait, Heather, do you
Are
know
we
what
down
your
to 8 people? 8 people?
Yeah.
8
Okay.
people left.
yeah. Do you know what you don't know what your power is until after tonight, or
I think he said at the end of the Zoom call.
well,
Yeah.
Hello.
like hello.
Hey, Brandon. Oh,
Hello.
we're all in here together now.
Yep.
Oh,
My
I
name is
don't-
Anthony.
Where's Anthony?
He
Oh,
was going to look for go into another room.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
Join
okay.
with others that he hasn't been in with yet.
Well, I'm gonna jump to another room as well. Just there might be some interesting facts that come out of smaller groups, but
right.
I'll talk to you all soon.
Oh God Almighty, my legs.
And now Anthony's with us.
Oh,
And now Anthony joins.
Sorry, I exited the whole meeting instead of exiting my room, so I was just placed
Oops.
here.
oopsies.
But yeah, 3 of us have already spoken. I'm gonna go wander. So I'm going to leave. Is that how this works? I don't want to leave the game again.
Let's talk. So it spells out. Wait, someone's joining. Can't talk. Hey,
Oh, just us two.
just us. Yeah.
How's it going? We haven't chatted.
I know it's going well. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. We were just chatting in our last group that there's not much. Well, I personally haven't been involved in too much chatting outside of game night, so I don't really have a
Yeah. They
feel
like
for.
they filled me in, but there was like 6 of us in the end. Then Brandon came and there were 7 of us. I'm like, no one's gonna talk about anything good in
Yeah,
a group
yeah.
of all of us. So
Exactly.
I'm like, let me just jump to a room by myself and someone can jump in if they want to. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it is hard to go off of just like 2 nights when we just had like two challenges, and I mean, it's so hard to tell, right?
Hmm.
But Ryan was one of my top three, like I said, so him going helps, but I mean, it could be anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I know Ryan from past games, and I really believed he wasn't, and I think I wanted to believe he wasn't more than not think he was. I didn't know, but I'm I'm glad to hear that he wasn't the mole.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing some very strong convictions of who people think is, though. Have you?
No.
Oh, I'm
No.
hearing like people. Oh,
Okay, you have 27 seconds. Tell me.
uh, Jessica. I'm hearing like
Oh,
at least two.
Jessica's up there for me as well. Yeah, she's up there for me. She was probably my top. No, yeah, she was. It was. Yeah, Jessica was my top second place. So I can see it. And the only person I've kind of like ruled out, but I may be totally wrong, is Brandon. I just don't think it's Brandon.
Yeah, at first I thought it was, but I agree with you.